Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your brother in the spiritual struggle coming right back at you, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Are you ready for the reality that I've shown, that I explain and proving here in this channel? Then if you are, stick around. If not, if you want to live in denial and you want to have your head in the sand and live the life like it's 1999, then it's up to you. You can just keep on going. This ain't for you, my brother or sister. Okay? This ain't for you. This will not make sense to you. This will sound crazy to you. Okay? All right. Now, excuse me. So, it is sad that we are living in the last days. But then again, it is rejoicing because it means the renewal of all things. We are going back. See, when we humans were first created and put upon this planet by their creator, okay? We were conspired against out of jealousy to be spiteful against their creator because the enemy was thrown out of paradise. And the reason he doesn't make sense, and the same goes for humans that follow him, that for humanity that have followed him throughout history, he doesn't make sense and humanity doesn't make sense. Let me give you an example. This being, the spiritual being, was the first angel that God created. His name up in heaven was Lucifer. He was the head of all angels. He had everything. He wanted more. You understand? Do you see the illogical craziness here? It goes beyond any illogical things out there. You understand? Hence, okay, he was thrown out of heaven. So God created us so that he can multiply, himself through us. In fact, his first order of the day when he first created us was as follows. In fact, I don't even have to read it. Be fruitful and multiply. That's what he told our first parents, Adam and Eve. And Adam followed that instructions. That's why when you read your Bible and you see in chapter 4, Genesis chapter 4, where God is having a conversation with Cain, the brother that killed his brother, the first murder in human history. Okay? Before those two boys were born, there were women throughout the earth. Now you may say, where did this woman come from? Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me put it to you like this. So you can hopefully begin to understand. Adam lived 930 years. You know what a man can do in 930 years as far as procreating life? I mean, wasn't that the order of the day that God gave to him? And that's exactly what he did. He started procreating life. Now you may say, well, Ruben, then does this mean that Eve was the only woman? Of course not. Okay? So after Eve, then there were a lot of women out there. I mean, she had a lot of kids. It wasn't just Cain and Abel. See, you got to understand, ladies and gentlemen, there were 16 books taken out of the Bible. which the Roman Catholic Church, the first beast, took out. Okay? The book of Enoch. That's why I recommend the book of Enoch. The book of Jubilees. The book of Judy. Esther, which is in the Bible, but it's not complete. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, the only way that you will make it in a battle is if you know your enemy. And we know that the devil, Satan, is humanity's enemy. But since we have given ourselves to him, we have become ridiculous and illogical so in other words, we have become him. That's why it's easy for us to be and do whatever how we want in this last days of human existence as we know it. And it is prophesied throughout the Bible that in this last days, things are going to get interesting. Oh, yes. They're going to get interesting. You better be ready, spiritually speaking. You got to have a strong relationship with your Creator in order to make it through. You got to be like the gold. See, if we see gold in its first stage, but then he goes to stages. The gold, if you see a gold, if you're walking around, you see gold, you probably think it's garbage. But when you put gold through fire, it's one of the most beautiful jewelry or germs that you're gonna see. In fact, gold is God's favorite stones. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are going through the fire. Are you willing to go through the fire to come out as gold at the end, on the other side? Oh, no, not by you dying. No, because if you are with God, you are not going to die. And even if you die, you only die this physical existence. Ladies and gentlemen, we were created to live forever. We just made the wrong decision. We just listened to this liar, okay, called the devil. And ever since then, anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me read this for you, and then I read a couple of verses, and then we are done. Okay, so, see, our reality, okay, what you think is reality, life's reality, is not your reality. For if life was given to us by our Creator, the only way for you to claim that this temporary existence called life is yours is you would have had to create it. And you didn't. So what's the problem? Oh, don't worry. The God that you have come to love so much, which has always told you that you came from evolution, from a cosmic soup. And just like you have kept believing this lie, then, see, you believe one lie, you believe the more. And you believe the more, you become a liar. You just don't believe in the lie, you become the liar. Okay? Now listen to me. Listen. I don't want to lose you here. Check this out. So humanity have kept believing this lie. Then you have believed all of the lies pushed by your so-called political leaders, your religious leaders, your social media leaders, your scientific leaders, your entertainment industry actors or leaders, whatever you want to call them, your educational indoctrinators. Okay? So in other words, ladies and gentlemen, the minute that we fell from grace, we fell into this sea of lies. And we have always been swimming in it. But there's one problem. The very lies that we have swam on the water's about to dry, and they're about to catch up with us and completely destroy us. In fact, humanity, the United States of America, Russia, China, Israel, France, England, what do they have in common? North Korea. What do they have in common? Nuclear weapons. Enough power to destroy, to commit cosmocide, which I mean, that's not cosmos, I'm talking about in terms of sort of speech. Okay? We are on the precipice of committing suicide. Humanity is about to commit suicide, but not how you think. World War III is not going to happen. Let me keep going because I want to make sure that you understand what I'm telling you. And by the way, don't forget the links that I will send you. Okay? Just like the Nephilims, giants before the flood in Noah's time, they play humanity and everything in their way, animals, with intimidations and lies, and of course manipulations. The same spirit, this very same spirit, abound today in these last days, many times over, by using 3 psychological mind evil gains which have always worked. Because you are swimming, remember, in the sea of lies. Okay? You are swimming in the sea of lies. Your leaders are on the side looking at you because they already swam. See, they survive the rituals, the satanic ritual. That's why they go to their Bohemian Grove. You understand? That's why they go to the Bohemian Grove. That's why they have their Masonic temples in your community. Okay? Because we got to understand America is a Freemasonic nation, which is another nice, beautiful word for what? For Satanism. For satanic. So anyway, here we go. So 1, 2, 3. The first one, all leaders, all empires throughout history have always used this divide and conquer. In fact, isn't that exactly? Thank you, Biden. Isn't that exactly what Biden did tonight on the speech? I saw just a little bit of it because I'm not into politics. I don't vote because I woke up eons ago. Divide and conquer. And plus, my kingdom is not of this world anyway, just like Christ said it. He said it best. So why should I participate in the sea of lies and manipulation? You think your leaders care about you? In fact, they're telling you to your face what they're going to be doing to you. You will have nothing and you'll be happy. That's the economic World Economic Forum with the reset mentality, satanic mentality. Okay? Headed by Klaus Schwab, a man that used to sell arms to the Nazis. Anyway, let me just give you this, and then I'm going to give you a rundown what the links is going to be about that I'm going to send you. And my point here: divide and conquer. Throughout human history, all empires, all leaders have always done that to their society. Because if society is united, they be shaking in their boots. They be shaking because, wait a minute. In fact, this is why Christendom was created. Remember, Christendom started back in the year 325, okay? 325 under the leadership of the Emperor Constantine. That's where your Roman Catholic Church started from. Wake the hell up, my people. Okay, so you think they care about you? Of course not. Number two, in fact, if your leaders, speaking specifically of the United States of America, which is not a nation, it is a corporation. In fact, the Bible calls her what? A whore. Just like it calls its mother, the Roman Catholic Church, which is the first beast. The United States is the second beast. All right? And they're not afraid, and they're telling you to your face they are. In fact, the limousine where the president it goes around and is protected, all presidents, by Barack Obama, Donald Trump, and now this one that's, so it's sad really. This lost man that we have, that they put in the White House. Ladies and gentlemen, what is the name of the limousine that protects when he goes around? It's called the Beast. But you two asleep to see. Here we go. So divide and conquer. You see what politics does? You see what religions does? What religious leaders do? They play with your emotion. They exploit your emotion to divide and conquer. Because that's what the God of this world, whom they are being ruled by and instructed by, is telling them to do. Number two, problem, reaction, solution. They create a problem. They wait for the masses, for their particular society to react. Then they come up as savior. See? Isn't that something that it is scripted and written by the devil himself? Ladies and gentlemen, please. It's time to wake up. Let me give you an example. I could give you a whole bunch of examples, but let me just give you maybe one or a couple of them. 9/11. 9/11 was an inside job, man. I don't agree with that. It's not about you being inside. Okay? They had an agenda. And I was there because I grew up in New York. So I went through 9/11. I saw the Twin Towers, one of them come down. They created that problem. They waited for your reactions. And within 2 hours, they were telling you lies they were telling you lies on television that this was Osama bin Laden's doing. Ladies and gentlemen, Osama bin Laden, you can Google it. His real name he was a CIA agent. His name is Tim Osman. It's public information. He was a CIA asset who fought the Russians when they invaded Afghanistan. Didn't the Russian came out of there completely defeated? Think about that. So the United States created Al-Qaeda, which means the beast, back in the 1980s. Ladies and gentlemen, please. See, what I'm telling you here is too big for you to even begin to conceive or to understand. Why? Because you've been swimming in the sea of lies. Your emotions have been exploited ever since you were small. You was lied to about Santa Claus. Santa Claus is coming to town, and people didn't see any harm in it. But that's another subject, because I always, Thanksgiving and Christmas, I always have a video on that. It is sad, ladies and gentlemen. We like to remain asleep. Anyway, here we go. Problem, reaction, solution. So, boom. The problem, 9/11. Your reaction? In fact, a lot of people joined the armed forces of the United States back in those days. To do what? To invade 2 years. In fact, but they were ready because it was planned. They just made it look good. They invaded Iraq in 2003. After all was said and done, 1.2 million innocent Iraqis dead, were destroyed, killed. You understand? You think I come here to be playing around? This is serious stuff. And it is too big for you to understand. Well, it's about time, because it's going to get real very soon. This thing is going to get real. And then 3, which is the meat of what I came here to talk to you about, which is the control opposition actors. I'm going to show you the links. There's a lot of actors out there that you would believe that they are against the government. I'm not against the government. I'm against the spirit behind the government. The one that controls the government, and thereby their society through its leaders. And the more that your leaders lies, the more you believe them. The more they work you and condition you, the more you believe them. Throughout history, politicians have always lied to your face, and you are so brainwashed. You are so living under a spell, especially in America, the most naive nation upon the face of this earth. And it has to be. Why? Because America needs to fall. America is in the way of the devil's agenda. You understand? Okay? So, let me give you one example of a control opposition actor. You may think that he's no, he's down. The bird is free. The bird is free. Twitter is free. When the only freedom is what? Knowing the truth. Just like it says in John 8, verse 32. And they shall know the truth, and the truth shall make them free. So you think Twitter is Elon Musk, the richest man upon the face of the, in terms of individual, because if we go in terms of company, the one that controls the riches of the world is BlackRock. BlackRock. Okay? BlackRock practically controls all the money on this earth. Okay? So, but in terms of an individual, he's the richest man, besides, of course, the Rothschild, but that's a different story. In fact, the Rothschild bought Israel for the false Israelites in the Holy Land. They have stored everything. The devil have come to what? To steal, lie, and destroy. He's like a hungry lion seeking whom may destroy. And our people are dying in our communities. From Chicago to Baltimore, St. Louis, New York. Okay? And people call the Democrats, because that's what I call Democrats, and then the Republican, I call them the Republican clans. Not because they're racist, because if you look at it, the people that supported the Ku Klux Klan were the who? The Democrats, or whom people call the Democrats. They were the one that created the Ku. I'm talking about the Republic clans. because there's no difference between Democrats and the Republicans. Ladies and gentlemen, it is all a joke, and are the joke is on America. Right now, they're pushing the envelope about voting because this was exactly created for this moment. They want Trump back. That's why, and like I said, my prediction is going to come true. Trump is going to be America's last president. By the way, do not forget the links that I'm going to show you, okay? To show you that Elon Musk, the richest man, hey, ladies and gentlemen, they all worship the beast, the Baphomet. And I don't want to hear, oh, that was just in Halloween. No. You don't get to be the richest man on this earth, and not in your mind, because this is how stupid people have gotten. In their mind, they sell their soul to the devil. Okay? But of course, you cannot sell what was never yours in the first place, because life is a gift. And what is the mentality that people have developed? Oh, you got to live life to the fullest. It's a short life, man. You got to live it, because this is all we get. Oh, okay. Yeah, because you are living in the sea. You have been living, okay? Humanity has been living under the sea of what? Of lies. That's why humanity have always been worshiping false gods. You name it, throughout history. And then to confuse humanity, the devil started pushing the envelope with the evolution. But he knows he's a hypocrite, because if people believe in him, then by default there is a God. You understand? Now let us go to. So I'm going to show you the links. Please take a look at the links. Where I'm going to share with this man is, they all worship the Baphomet. It is a fact, Jack. So you think he's free the bird, huh? Okay. After seeing the links that I'm going to show you, you tell me if he hasn't even enslaved you more. Remember, this is the man that talks about Tesla. And they make you believe that him and Biden don't get along and blah, blah, blah. It's all a lie. It's all part of the psychological agenda, getting humanity ready to accept the mark of the beast. Now, before we go, let us go to a couple of verses. This is what the Bible says. Revelation chapter 16, the last book of the Bible. Revelation chapter 16. Actually, let's start on 12:12. I want to start on Revelation or Apocalypse, depending on the book you have. Chapter 12. Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore, rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. You see what it is? You understand what I just read to you? The devil knows he's got but a short time. Now you understand why partial birth abortion is not just abortion anymore. Oh no, we're not just sacrificing baby to bears. No, to Baal. No. Oh no, to the sun god. No, we even want them after they even born. Or when the lady's about to pop, when the mother's about to pop. Now give me that. This belongs to the devil. And all the creating of diseases that this world has done. This was all prophesied here, ladies and gentlemen. Wake the hell up. So we live in a dying world, whether you want to believe it or not. And I don't want to hear, well, we have always been dying. Nah. In fact, let me just tell you, for the first time in human history, man has the ability to destroy, to take himself off this earth, to commit suicide. You tell me all the other generation that humanity was able to do that. Okay? Anyway, here we go. Now we go to chapter Isaiah. Now before, because that's going to be Revelation 16 is going to be the last one. So I'm going to go to Isaiah 5. Isaiah chapter 5. Verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Isn't that exactly the times that we're living for the first time? Man can marry man. Two men cannot procreate life. So that in itself, it is an insult to their very own existence. Because if all humanity was gay, transgender, or whatever, then we will all cease to exist. But they want you to believe that men can get pregnant. We cannot even define a woman. This is the signs of the times that we're living under. There's no coming back, ladies and gentlemen. Only God will fix this. But before he does that, he's going to come down to earth and he's got to clean house. And before he cleans house, he told us about some signs that and I'm going to give you one very last one, and then I'm done. Okay? Chapter 16, verse 12. Revelation chapter 16, or Apocalypse chapter 16, verse 12. Look what it says. And the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates, and the water thereof was dried up, and the way of the kings of the east might be prepared. Number 3. And I saw 3 unclean spirits like frogs came out of the mouth of the dragon, and out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the mouth of the false prophets. It's talking about, ladies and gentlemen, the Roman Catholic Church, the United States of America, and the European nations. Now, this is not up for debate. You can take it or leave it. You can believe it, or it's not about even believing. It's about accepting reality. Okay? So, this is all I have for you. Now, again, do not forget the links that I will send you to wake you up, especially on the subject of the control of positions to draw you, to make you follow them. Making you believe that they are against the system when they are part of the system. Part of the satanic system that we live under. Part of this matrix, evil matrix that we live under, which will be destroyed very soon. Remember, love you all. Y'all take care. Hope to see you in the desert, because that's where we're going. God is going to take his people out of harm's way before things really start. This is not about a rapture. That doesn't exist. That's a lie. Remember, religion is a lie. It controls people. It divides people, just like politics. Y'all take care. Follow the 10 Commandments. Establish a strong relationship with your Creator, ladies and gentlemen. If you have any comments, please share these videos, because this gospel will be preached unto all the world, and then shall the end come. Y'all take care.